Hey y'all, it's Hannah Katiamba from Redpopo.com and I am back with another tutorial video, and in this video I am going to be revamping this old wig of mine. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you exactly the wig that I'm going to be working with. This right here is a bob, a 10 inches bob, which I've had for good 8 months, and of course I got it from Redpopo.com. It has got 2 pins in the inside and it has another pin at the end with, of course, a lace closure in the front. So with today's wig, we are going to be revamping it, but first we are going to wash it. That's the first step we are going to take. We are going to wash it and then we're going to blow it out to give it some definition. And of course, I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut out the bangs and revamp it finally into a bob with bangs. So let's get into it. For your beauty, confidence, and style. Okay, and we are back. First of all, like I said, we were going to first start with washing the wig, and I'm just from washing it, and of course just a simple wash and condition kind of washing. And of course, if you want to know exactly how I wash my wigs, I made a short video on full detailing exactly how much I actually wash my wig and how less I do it. Okay, so of course we are first going to just brush it out before I actually start blowing it. It's just me removing any detangling that has actually been involved with the wig. But of course, as you can see, the conditioner really worked because it is just like a hot knife on butter. So everything is actually detangled. So what we are going to do right now is blow it out. So let's get to it. Okay, so we just finished blowing out the wig just to dry it, and of course you can see it looks a little bit poofy because all we have done is only just blow dry it. So what we need to do right now is to bring just a small portion of hair, like the amount of hair that you are going to just turn that or cut that into bangs. So I am going to just use this towel comb. Okay, this is a towel comb. I'm just gonna measure just a few strands of a small portion of hair that I'm going to actually blow down again so that it can make it easier for me to shape up my bangs. So this is how I do it. I actually bring it down from the lace closure. All you need to do is just, mostly I like my bang as wide as my 4x4 lace closure because I think that's just how much hair I like in front. So I'm just going to bring down the hair that is all the way. I come down diagonal down to the side, and I have this portion. This is the first portion, and of course I'll bring out the other side as well, cutting it down diagonally. You don't want too much hair in front, because especially if you do not want that black china kind of fringe, so you want to at least just reduce a little bit of hair so that it's not that thick. Okay, so bringing down the hair, and on this side I'll just get a little bit more. Okay, so as you can see, my lace closure ends up to here, and also at the other side it ends up to there. So that's how much hair that I have brought out to the front, and this is the same hair that I am going to blow down before I cut it, just for me to actually have an easier way to shape up my bangs. So let me get to it. Okay, so don't worry if the hair gets a little bit poofy and messy, because this is not the final look, okay? So I'm just going to calm it down a little bit. And now we are going to add some serum to the hair, because this hair is quite very dry, and you do not want to style your hair when it's too dry, because the heat might actually damage it when it's too dry. So this is a serum that I'm using, okay? Oops, let me show it nicely. Okay. So I'm just gonna add just an enough amount to the hair, and I'm just going to rake it in. You rake it in actually the angles that you have blown it out. Okay, as you can see, it's actually quite more shinier. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this close up so that I can show you exactly how I have parted my okay, let me just do this. Okay, so this, as you can see, it's still on the lace closure, and what I'm going to do when I'm actually going to be parting my bangs is to make a little line here that is originally already on the wig. It was on the wig. So let me just put this down here, because I can't do it with one hand, but the straight line comes down from there. So this is just, you know, just to actually part it a little bit, but as you can see, there's not much difference because the bangs are still coming down here, but I just like my bangs with a small line over here so that it can actually look more natural. So this is where we leave everything before I now show you how to cut it and then style it. Okay, so now we are done preparing it for it to actually be cut up, so for the bangs to be cut out. But first of all, I am going to wear it so that I can do it on myself, and I can show you the angles on how you will be able to hold your shears, your comb, and also how to style it on your own head, because this is not a method that you can only use on a wig. You can also use this method with your natural hair. So for the third step, so we've already talked about washing, and then we blew it out, and then the third step was actually to part out the part that you are going to bring out the bangs or cut out the bangs. And now we are on the fourth step. So the fourth step is going to include me snatching up my current wig, okay? And then I already have braids on, so it's not like, you know. So I'm gonna wear my wig cap before I actually put on the wig. Okay, so if you like and you don't like wig caps, you don't have to wear them, but then I'm just showing you exactly how I do it. So I'm going to get this wig over here that looks like a whole mess, but is about to be turning to a hot wig. So let me just wear it. Okay. I'm just going to quickly adjust it at the back so that it does not move. If you like to put on your safety combs of the wig, you can go ahead, but then, you know, I don't like things that are pinching into my scalp. Okay, so where is that other adjusting? Okay, there it is. And then I am, oops. Okay, that wig is adjusted. Woo, I can't see anything. Okay, so yes, this is the wig. It's actually a 14 inches. Oh, my bad, it's a 14 inches. Okay, so this is how I'm going to be cutting my my bangs. I'm going to be looking into the mirror, so if I'm not looking at you, don't get offended because you're still pretty, okay? And let's not forget, if you have not subscribed to my channel just yet, go ahead and click on that subscription button, okay? And you will get all the notifications of all the videos that I bring to you every week. So, the first thing that you would want to do with your wig after you have worn it and you have prepped it for your bangs, you have to make sure, first of all, that this line that you made is in place, okay? As you can see, if it's not in place, you can quickly just customize it according to how you want it. Okay, so this, okay, so I am going to just go through the partings that I made for the fringe or the bangs, because like I said, I just parted according to how my 4x4 closure is. I don't know which closure you have. Okay. So your 4x4 closure obviously reaches you right here, right? And your temples. So I am just going to shape my bangs all the way down to that side. The triangular parting is what is going to help you determine exactly where your bangs are going to reach. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. You have to be patient, okay? You really have to be patient, otherwise you end up looking like little, I don't know. Who has that bang? Who's that cartoon character that has got those ugly bangs? Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. So as you can see here, this is my measuring. If you're doing it on a lace closure, you can just measure using the width of your lace closure. So this is what I'm going to be working with. So the rest of the hair will be put into a clip so that I can work on these bangs over here. So I'm gonna be using this clip over here and boom, hold that hair for me. Okay, so this right here is the amount of hair I'm gonna cut, okay? So now, the first thing you wanna do, okay, is to not cut your bangs all at once. That's the mistake that I made the first time I ever cut out bangs. But instead, you are going to just part it and then do the underneath part first, okay? And then we're going to clip this up with this bobby pin. And just for your own information, whatever I use in my videos, I have left a link for you guys to actually get it, starting from the bobby pins to the shears to the wig to the combs and even the products that I use, okay? So no worries, if you do not have them, you know where to get them. Okay, so this is my pair of shears. If you have another pair, that's okay, but for me, this is what I like to use. So first of all, I like to measure out exactly where I want my bangs to come out, okay? So I want them to come at least up to here, right close to my eyelashes, so that when I open my lashes, they actually meet. So this is like up to there. So if you want your bangs to come out that way, that means you have to just cut them a little bit, like an inch lower, so that when you're customizing them, when you finish it up, it reaches to the level that you really want. So when you're starting, I actually advise you to hold up your shears this way, okay? Hold them up vertically, do not hold them up horizontally, because this will just give you a blunt bang and you do not want that. Mostly blunt bangs are for baby bangs, okay? Baby bangs are the ones that need the flat bangs. So you will hold out your hair like this. You can also pinch it like this, however you actually want it. So for me, I'm going to hold it out just like this, and I will start cutting it Okay, so the first thing I want to do is just cover myself up because I don't want any hair around me. So I'm just going to put this towel, just hook it up into the necklace. Okay, it's going to be like a little bib because when the hair falls, at least it's not going onto my chest because that's pretty irritating. Okay, so as we wear, hold your scissors or your shears like this. And then I am going to, because I want them to be this length, so I'm going to cut a little bit lower. So I'll start it up. Okay, so you see the length is still looking like it's still reaching down there. So, and that is exactly how you should do it before you get it to where you want it. So this is just the beginning, okay? So we now move on to the top part. Don't forget the other reason why I do it on this, like in this way, by sectioning them before cutting the whole thing, is because in case I make a mistake down here, I can have this hair to cover it up. So I will also cut this hair accordingly. You will just comb it out first, and then you will also get it this way and back to vertical, and you will just chisel it out. Okay, we have gotten most of the excess hair out. Now, this is just more of a rough draft of what you actually want. Okay, so what we are going to do now is just to make sure that we actually go through the bangs, just to make sure that they are straight and nicely chiseled. So I am going to go through again, holding it vertically. Do not hold it horizontally. You do not want that blunt bang. Okay, so I am going to just go through and I need the mirror, so yeah. So holding your shears like this also helps with, you know, creating some space in between the hair. So just cut out all the hair that is hanging. Woo! I think I've got hair in my eyes. Okay. Okay. So this right here will be our main bang, but of course the way I like it, I like to get some strands of hair as well, just to, you know, more like blending in the bang into the hair. So I will take this piece of this portion of hair, and I'm going to chisel it as well, but then I'm going to chisel it this way, more diagonal, not vertical. So I'm gonna come all the way from the top, coming from the length of the bangs down to this way till I'm actually satisfied with it. So I'll come down from here. Okay, as you can see the difference, it's actually looking blended already. Yeah. Okay, so I'll also get another piece this side and diagonal as well. Okay, just make sure that those two pieces are actually the same length. You bring them down like this and you hold them down like this. Okay, we're good. Okay, so what we are going to do now that we are done chiseling our bangs, as you can see, it's already looking very much defined and I'm already liking it. So what you need to do now is to straighten it. You are going to style the hair. You are going to style it in portions, because don't forget we washed this hair and we had to blow it out. Now for it to look all sleek and silky, we are going to straighten it. Of course, not really, I mean, track by track, but we can actually just do it in smaller portions than doing it all at once. for us to actually get the results that we are looking for. I don't need this for now, so I'm just gonna put it down and let's get to toning. So we are actually in the front of the wig, which is the most important part. After we've already straightened it out, as you can see, it looks more silky and it looks more new. It is almost back to how it used to be, but yes, except with a new hairstyle. So we are going to do the front part very carefully. Okay, so you get your pieces of hair, of course, and then you are going to comb it out before you straighten it out, and you are going to straighten it out accordingly to how you have parted your hair. As you can see, this is going down on this side. Oh, this wig is still good. I love this wig. So
how are you doing that?
So we get this other side, and then we are going to tone it down this side. Boom. Okay, so now we are back to the bangs. So what we need to do is put back this hair that we've already straightened out so that we can work on the bangs. Okay. Ooh, some hair has actually remained this side. This one is supposed to go down this way. Okay, so what we're going to do is do it the way we cut it. So we're gonna part it over here. We're gonna start with the top part. We're gonna put this little bobby pin on top here, just like the way we did it when we were cutting it. Then we do the bottom part first, okay? Just to style it according to how we are supposed to do it. So now that I've combed it out, I'm gonna get the middle hair first. And don't burn your forehead. Okay, okay. Woo. Almost. Okay, I'm gonna just comb this out a little bit because I don't like how deep of a curl it went. So I'm just going to straighten it a little bit more and then just push it in a little bit. Okay, then we're also going to do this side. As you can see, bring it down. This hair is already straightened, okay? Then we come up here and bring down this hair that we put away to bring it back so that it can blend into the other part of hair. We're gonna first comb it out, just like this. And then we tone it down as well, like that. Not too much. Okay. Let's not forget this one, so we can blend it in. We also do the sides, just to blend them in. And this side as well. Okay, so now I just want to take a look if this is how I want it. Okay, so I'm not really a fan of how thick it is. So I think I want to just work on it a little bit just to make it a little bit more transparent than having a whole black china kind of thick fringe. Okay, because that is not in style anymore. So how I'm going to do it, pay attention. So if you do not want a thick fringe like the way I have mine, you are going to get your shears again. Oh, where did I put my shears? Oh, they're here. So you're gonna get your shears and you are going to chisel out the hair. Now, how you're gonna chisel it out, you're going to go a little bit more like in, out, in, out, in, out. So once you do that, you now want to just go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay? The other side as well, this part, you go in, out, and you chisel out. So you can actually use a blade for this if you're not used with using shears when chiseling. So what we are going to do is just go again, because I want it to be a little bit lighter, and then I'm going to chisel out more like this time. There, and a little bit more. Get some from there. Okay, so if you want to learn how to chisel out using the shears when you want to make your bangs a little bit lighter, you just get your shears, okay? And when you get your portion of pieces of hair, you actually grab them like by pinching them, okay? So that it can be easier. Now, don't get one portion all in one section. So you actually go in and out, in and out, in and out, picking just like maybe a portion after the other. Then you pinch it together, the ones that you have picked out, and then you put your shears right vertically from the top, and then you just want to be pushing it down. Do not cut. You're just pushing down your shears, okay? So as you can see, it's a little bit lighter. You can see that. So I'm going to just go in again until I am satisfied. Okay, so let's do with the other one as well. I'm a little bit satisfied with the one on top. Okay, as you can see, they're coming out so good. Okay, so let's deal with this one on top. Just like I did with the one at the bottom, we are going to go in, out, or just, you know, 1, 2. You see how I'm doing it? So you get your shears again. You're pushing down, you're not cutting. So make sure your shears are sharp, okay? Okay, so that's a little bit loose, but maybe just a little bit more. Like I said, you can use a blade for this if you are scared of using your shears, especially if it's your first time. You're just better off using a blade, but whatever actually is comfortable for you. I'm just used with shears. Okay, so let's just redo that. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go in again. I'm gonna go in and in because I don't want to mess up the top. So I'm just in the insides so that the top is not ruined. Just in case you make a mistake. Okay, I am satisfied. So we are going to get our straightener again, and we are going to just turn the hair down back into the fringe or bang, no matter what you call it. It's okay. You can call it whatever. This part is actually quite irritating me. So what I'm going to do with it is, it's actually easier if there's a hot comb, but since I don't have one right now, I am going to just do it like this. This is a simple trick that I like to do when my hair is not flat to how I want it. And then you can see the difference. This part is still up, this part is down now. And then I am going to get this side as well, and then put in my straightener and boom. I'm gonna go in again because it didn't really go down the way I wanted it. So, boom. Yes. Okay, so let's just comb the whole wig out now. Whew. I am loving this wig again. It's like our love has just been renewed. Like, hello. And there you have it. Let me just push this down a little bit down. Okay, so the hair is actually getting into my eyes, so let's just chisel down a little bit. But it's not that long, but when I wear my lashes, I think it's gonna just be everywhere. So let me just do a little bit of chiseling. Okay, maybe just a little bit more, especially right here. Okay. And the other side is, I think the other side is fine. Let's just pass in the straightener again, just to know, you know. Define that, bam. Ooh. That went up, okay. And there you have it. I have transformed this wig into a, damn, okay, I'm in love with this wig. Just look at the way how straight and silky the bangs actually really look. They're not too thick, neither are they too loose. They are well defined, and look at just look at the parting. It's still there. And of course, it comes down into a bob. I love it because I can actually play with it. I can even just maybe tie it back if I do not want too much hair in my face. When I tie it back, it still looks good. Something like this. Let's see. Ooh, I like it. I actually really like it. Okay, let's lay it loose for now. Okay, and there you have it. A transformation of a normal lace closure wig into a wig with bangs. Yes, so this is how I did it. We can recap the steps. I went and washed it first and conditioned it. Simple wash and condition. Then I blew it out to dry it, okay? Next thing, I actually just parted where I want my wigs and I blew down the hair into the front. Then I actually got it and then wore it and cut down the bangs. Now, I have some hair, pieces of hair, thou shalt not judge, because this is going to happen to you too. So, yes guys, this is the finishing product. Tell me how you like it. Please do go ahead and comment. And if you want more information on how I did this wig, there is a link of the blog step by step written, okay? And you can read it and go through together with the video so that you can know exactly how I got this look. So actually, right now, I think I'm gonna be going out. I'm going out tonight. I feel like I'm going out tonight. So right now, I am going to leave you guys with this beautiful look, and I will see you next time.